Hello, good morning. This is Hamid Khan here from Food Mahir and Gardening Ideas. And today I'm going to show you something very interesting about some of my pot plants. So let's have a look. Oh, it's a nice sunny morning in Sydney. Today is Sunday and we have some good sun. It's a bit windy here. This was the Portula caryophyra that I pruned last week. So I just wanted to expose these branches. I'm still working on it. Maybe I'll try to turn it, the upper part as a bonsai, but that's hanging Portula caryophyra, which is elephant bush, doing great. The Aeoniums are doing well. As you know, Aeoniums work very well in winter as succulents, which is a bit unlike to other succulent plants that they flourish in spring and summer. And this one is Monstera deliciosa. Look at that. I mean, these are the natural holes that could drain water and could resist the wind, you know, the wind pressure. So this is so amazing. I'm just amazed with the lush green, vibrant green, large leaves, Monstera. So this monstrous plant, if you plant it on ground, it can really grow monstrous. So Monstera deliciosa, you can see it has the roots now coming out, and I have to cut these somehow. It's going the other way, but the thing I wanted to show you that how these roots, they anchored themselves in soil. So that is amazing, yeah. And so the roots have anchored. I have to cut these hanging roots. This one is my plant with the radial roots coming out. So it's gonna take some time. You see the root here, and these are going outwards in a radial manner. So this is a bonsai, but I wanted to bring it a bit to a certain height rather than creating a very small bonsai. So it's in this pot doing very well. This one is my Aeonium, which was my first video on Aeonium. Due to wind, it has lost some of its branches, but this was the first one I think I posted a year ago, and I got an excellent feedback on that. This is a single trunk coming up, and you can see it is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I have to clean the mess. I was just doing some pruning last week, couldn't, and I have these jasmine on the background that I have to prune as well, the star jasmine, but the Aeonium. So I wanted to show you something very interesting about my another Aeonium, which is this one. And this is also sort of a similar single trunk Aeonium. I love these. So I don't really like to crowd these too much. It's always good to have them as a single trunk coming up, and this is how it looks like. Now, one thing interesting that I found in this Aeonium was, I was worried about this stability of this one in wind, but what I've realized, that's something very interesting here. Can you see that? So these are some of the branches that are coming out, and you can see this is the branch that has gone down, and it is sort of like supporting in a U-shape, manner. So it's supporting the whole plant. This is so amazing. This is coming out from here, going down, and then U-shape going up. So it's giving it a very good anchor. See? So this is another one here. So it's as I said, it's a single trunk. I'll just fertilize it a bit. The end of autumn, winter is gonna start from June here. We are in 29th of May. So this is brilliant. So I'm gonna put some natural organic blood-borne fertilizer now. So I just wanted to show you the anchor, how the branch came out and then turned itself in a U shape coming up. So it's anchoring the plant, but it's quite flexible. It's going well, and this is my second aeonium. I have some more aeoniums as well, but I'll prune these and probably arrange these in a different manner. Crotons, I love my crotons. Recently I was in Coffs Harbour and I have seen some lovely crotons over there. So crotons are great. Monstera deliciosa, fantabulous. And this is my Dracaena. I have one Dracaena on the front yard which is planted in ground. This is a potted one, and some lovely another star jasmine here. Green chilies is a bit of a mess here. It didn't get much time. The green chilies are doing well, and this is night jasmine. So Raat Ki Rani is going very well. I have to prune it. I haven't yet experienced this lovely smell, but you can certainly note the smell few blocks away once it starts giving. So the weather was very dodgy in Sydney over the past few months with a lot of rains, so even the plants got confused. So I have to literally prune this a bit later on. This is all propagated aeoniums, potted here. Maybe I can plant them on ground. And this one is the Christmas flowers or poinsettia. I love these, but not happy with the current situation. Probably I have to relocate it a bit and to spray some insecticides. This is other plants, and this is my favorite, Coleus. Look at that, it's a sea of Coleus here. It's beautiful, and look at the purple flowers coming out of it. Look at that. This is brilliant. It's a bit tricky to maintain Coleus, but if you can do that, these would add an excellent vibrant shades to your landscape. This is brilliant. I love that. Look at that. And I have this pink guava for a while in pot. I didn't get time to plant it in ground. I have some lemon. A bit of a mess here at this time. So once again, I just wanted to show you this aeonium one, the unique anchored aeonium, naturally anchored aeonium. And I'll just now fertilize it and water it. So this is the blood-borne fertilizer. Just make sure to keep it a bit away from the root zone. Water these. is the parlor palm. You need to wash these and clean the leaves from dirt. So parlor palm, I have posted many videos on parlor palm. Normally it needs dry and wet cycles for watering. So once the soil is completely dry, only then you have to water it. Soak and dry method, we call it. Look at the leaves here. If you can come closer a bit, I just want to show you how these new leaves are coming up. Lush green. Fantastic. And that's all for today. Keep watching my channel, Food Mahir and Gardening Ideas. Until then, bye.